I don't think so ばっかり使っていませんか？ Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School. 英会話で相手の話に関してちょっと納得いかない点があると反対したくなりますよね。その時にストレートに言っても、いいんなんですけれども、でもね、やっぱりもうちょっと賢くと言いますか、言い回しがいろいろあるのにという感じですね。あとはですね、外国の方イコールストレートと勘違いしてる日本人がたまにいます。びっくりさせられてしまう時もありますよ。いろんな人がいます。当然いろんな性格と文化もありますよね。とにかく空気を読みながら、会話を進んでいくということで、ピリピリした雰囲気が、良くないですね。個人的に大嫌い、そういうの。So, I'm going to teach you 5 phrases that will help you disagree with someone in a clever and unaggressive way. Here is the lesson lineup. Okay, the first phrase is, I get where you're coming from, but... So let's break this down into 2 parts. The first part, we're going to talk about get. So get means basically to understand. In a more casual situation, people would just say, I get it, but... The second part is where you're coming from. This means the place where you're coming from. Simply put, it means your opinion. To put the whole sentence into standard English, it would be, I understand your opinion, but I get where you're coming from, but I think we should just go ahead and change the supplier. I get where you're coming from, but we've been doing business with them for years. Would you mind not having a barbecue in your garden? The smoke really bothers us. I get where you're coming from, but it's not like we're doing it every single weekend. The second phrase is, that's a good point, but on the flip side. So the thing that we have to focus on here is on the flip side. It's an expression that radio DJs used to use when playing records. With records, you have an A side and a B side, which is also called the flip side. In this situation, it means on the opposite side or on the other hand. To put it into simple English, it would be, that's a good point, but an alternative opinion would be, that's a good point, but on the flip side, if we sell our car, we can have a healthier lifestyle. That's a good point, but on the flip side, it'll be tough to go shopping. I think we should get a dog. It'll be great for our kids. That's a good point, but on the flip side, nobody's at home during the day.
いらっしゃいませ. Ah, my good man, my good man.
Yes, sir. Can I help you with something?
I've got a bone to pick with you about these chocolate snacks.
Oh, yes, sir. You seem to have opened the package. I don't know if I'm going to be able to help you with that one.
Don't know if you'll be able to help me? Ha! What kind of a shop is this?
Well, what seems to be the problem with the chocolate snacks, sir?
They're too delicious. I can't stop eating them.
They're too delicious? Well, I get where you're coming from, sir, but surely that's a good thing.
Not when you've got an annual physical coming up next week.
Perhaps you should contact the manufacturer directly.
Oh, yes, well, I've got another thing to bring to your attention.
Oh, yes, sir. How else would you like to waste my time? I see what you're saying, but... So this one is fairly straightforward. We're using the verb see, meaning to understand. This one is used a lot in conversation. For example, aha, I see. If we were to use it in a more standard way, it would be, I understand what you're saying, but I see what you're saying, but I think we've got to have our house painted. I see what you're saying, but Taro starts university next year. Let's take a world cruise while we're still young. I see what you're saying, but I can't take the time off work. The fourth one is, I think we're both coming at this from different angles. So this is kind of a complicated one, so I'd like to break it down into 2 key points. The first one is the use of coming at. So this means to approach or tackle. So it's often used in sport or in some kind of confrontation.
He came at me with a knife.
The second point is different angles, which basically means another point of view. If we were to say this in more standard English, it would be, I think we're both looking at this problem from different points of view. I think we're both coming at this from different angles. I think testing on animals is a terrible thing to do. I think we're both coming at this from different angles. You see, I'm actually a scientist. Why don't we just throw away all our old furniture? I think we're both coming at this from different angles. We might be able to sell it.
It's this drink.
Ah, yes, it's beer, sir.
It's beer. Yes.
And
Well, it makes me say stupid things when I drink it.
I see what you're saying, but that's kind of what happens when you drink beer.
Yes.
Not quite following you here.
It shouldn't be allowed. It should be taken off the shelves.
Well, it says it on the can right here to drink it in moderation.
Does it? Give it here.
Well, it's one of our best sellers, sir. I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
Agree to disagree. いらっしゃいませ.
I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree. So this phrase is actually really commonly used, much more than you would imagine. It's got rhymes because it says agree and disagree, so it sounds, I don't know, kind of playful, and it's really fun to say. It doesn't make the other person upset or angry. We're going to have to agree to disagree.
I agree.
I disagree.
Okay, let's agree to disagree.
If we were to say it another way, we would say, let's not argue. You have your opinion and I have mine. I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree. Chocolate ice cream is the best. Well, I think vanilla is the best. I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree. I think Bon Jovi are so cool. I think Guns N' Roses are the best. I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree. Let's have a quick review of all 5. Take a screenshot. It's homework time. So I'm going to give you a question about the English in action. You know, with Hiroshi, the older gentleman with the mustache who was in the supermarket. So he is upset about something. So the question is this: why is Hiroshi so upset that the chocolate snacks are so delicious? Okay, so put your answer down in the comments. If you've never tried before, give it a shot. It's fun and it's a good way to get to know each other. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor and push the button and you can become a subscriber. Thank you very much and good luck. The next video I've chosen for you is this one over here. It's about how to use I have been known to do something. It's a really useful expression. So if you've not watched this one, go over there and click it. because it's a good one. Okay, I'll see you over there. Let's go.